Hive is a nice little abstract game with a lot of creepy crawlies, and we're going to take a quick look at it here on Legendary Tactics. So Hive is an app that is free to download on Google Play for Android phones. It's presumably on the App Store for Apple as well, and it's an interesting little game. You have different creatures. You have the ants, the beetles, the grasshoppers, the queen, and the spiders there. And basically, you have to put your pieces down in a way that basically every piece moves differently. You have to get your queen down within the first 4 turns. And then all the pieces gradually you want to surround the other kings. So, but you can't place a piece next to an opposing piece that's already down. So you need to do some maneuvering that way. And each creature moves differently. The ants scurry around. You can see an ant can scurry around and pick any place as long as it's not an enclosed, partially enclosed spot. They have to be able to slide in to that space. So that's an important consideration. So I'm just going to put it next to the king. The spider can move 3 spaces. If you imagine 3 hexes around the what they call the hive, the spider has that ability to move 3 spaces. The beetle can move basically even over top. It just moves 1, but it can move over top of the other pieces as well. And the grasshopper can jump to the opposite side, and we'll illustrate that as we go. So my king's getting a little bit boxed in here, and that's not good. I'm going to try and maybe a spider here can get things together here. And he's going to move his king out. Now, you can never separate a bug from the hive, so they have to be connected to the hive somehow. So he's done a good moving away from that piece. So I'm going to maybe throw a grasshopper here with the view to hop him over. Oh, that's not going to work. I really need to make sure that we have they've got a lot of pieces right around my king there, so I need to make sure that I've got a piece that can zip there and potentially free the king, because I need to the queen, because I need to get the right now the spider and the beetle, the enemy spider and beetle are attached, and I can't move my queen anywhere. So maybe we'll just try and see how far I can go there. Okay. So I'm going to try and attach the spider and the beetles and everything to my ants there, and then I can move my queen away. It's an interesting abstract. It's a bit, hard to get your mind around at first. Because there's, kind of this, it is a very, weird thing seeing all the bugs interact. But actually, I thought it would be a lot harder to learn in many ways, because I thought it might be something which, would have, much steeper learning curve as far as figuring out how the bugs interact and everything. But, in actual fact, it's not too bad. I'm just wondering how I get my queen out of there. That's a real mess. The AI is doing a very good job. This is actually one of the better games I've seen the AI play, where they're really, making sure that the queen is really off to the side, and it's just not looking that good for me. So I'm going to try to connect these other bugs, the enemy bugs, to the hive, so maybe I can try and make a move with my queen to escape, but I really don't know where I'm supposed to run to. They're kind of hemming me in at the moment, so Yeah, we'll see what we can do. And that's an example of the beetle doing what the beetle's good at, which is standing on top of, they can move one, but they can move over top of the hive as well. So smart move on the AI's part, because that means where I was trying to join the hive elsewhere so I could move my queen without breaking the chain. Unfortunately, that move really hamstrung me, and I really don't have a lot going on in terms of the getting after the enemy queen, because man, they are really hemming me in here. So it's a bit of a race against time, I think, because I really can't move my queen anywhere. So man, I gotta really get I'm gonna see if I can hop around here and see if I can actually maybe steal this this victory away. That spider's not going to be too useful. Oh, it just keeps getting better. They just keep moving away, and I'm really hemmed in here. I've got I don't really have a lot of options. This is really annoying. But well, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, just did not have a lot of options there. The AI did a really good job just staying to the outside, and I got trapped on the inside. So might be some good strategy tips there for new players. Don't feel you got to get your queen down too early, and because that's what I did. I played the queen maybe a bit too early and allowed the queen to be targeted, and instead let the game develop a little bit, and stick the queen on the outside and keep zipping away whenever the enemy threatens you. So this is Hive, and I just wanted to do a quick introduction today, and maybe I'll learn the game a little bit better and post some strategy tips next time. But I hope you enjoyed just taking a quick look at it, and I really recommend the app. It's simple, not a big app, but if you like this style of game, if you like abstracts, I think you'll find it interesting, and it's definitely a bit of a brain burner, especially when you're learning how all the different bugs move and how they operate. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. This has been Legendary Tactics, and tune in next time. Thanks so much.